she's telepathic. Call it black girl magic. Yeah, she scares the government. Deja vu, a tough man.
The Black aesthetic is the creative, political project of Black artists and activists using visual media to communicate and unite public audiences against white supremacy, capitalism, imperialism, and patriarchy by highlighting principles of Pan-Africanism, Black feminist thought, and armed self-defense. Elizabeth Catlett's 1946-47 The Black Woman Line-A-Cut series sets an early foundation for the 1960s Black Power and Black Arts movement, from which the Black aesthetic emerges. The titles are a first-person narration from the perspective of the Black woman across time. The Black woman is a chronological representation of many Black women's contributions to Black liberation, from leading self-freedom movements against enslavement to intellectual and artistic abolitionist works, organizing against segregation, and leaving us with a vision of dreaming and plotting for future generations. In each line-a-cut is a depiction of a unique person who the Black woman connects through their shared contributions to Black liberation and Black women's freedom across time. Jamila Woods' 2017 music video, Black Girl Soldier, is an uplifting political anthem that connects young Black girls' contemporary protests and the Black Lives Matter movement to centuries of Black woman ancestors' fight for Black liberation. We enter the scene with a close-up to the Chicago singer's face and her opening lines calling Black Girl Magic a threat to the U.S. government. We zoom out further to see the collages Woods uses as her backdrop. Woods imposes the portraits of revolutionary Black woman ancestors onto vintage newspaper clippings of white beauty industry advertisements of creams, cosmetics, and hair straightening projects. This artistic statement affirms the beauty and inspiration of Black women revolutionaries whose political work created monumental change for the autonomy and well-being for generations of Black femmes. A wider perspective of the scene introduces us to two young Black girls. Confidently sitting beside Woods, Audre Lorde, and Assata Shakur. Across her body, Woods equips a bandolier belt showing off a sling of bullet casings in her Black Girl Soldier uniform. This mirrors the bandolier belt seen in J. Gerald's 1969 Revolutionary Suit fashion display and Wadsworth Gerald's 1971 painting Revolutionary Angela Davis from the AfriCOBRA series. Emerging from the 1965 to 1975 Black arts movement, AfriCOBRA is a Black Chicago artist collective project who imagined a Black aesthetic of powerful representation and inspiration as a part of autonomous Black liberation. J. Gerald's use of the bandolier belt plays between the blurred space of the belt's use in art and armed struggle. Taking place alongside the 1960s to 1980s Black Power movement, the Geralds create AfriCOBRA as a political message for the militant, decolonial process of Black liberation. Wadsworth uses acrylic Kool-Aid colors of gorgeous, vibrant sunset hues to paint Angela Davis giving a passionate speech. By adorning Davis with leather and wooden bullet cartridges that pop out of the page, Gerald references the militarized nature of the U.S. government and the necessity the Black Panther Party for self-defense saw to equip themselves with guns and communist study. Abstractly titling the piece Revolutionary, he offers the title to a variety of unnamed Black Power activists, similar to Elizabeth Catlett's titling of the Black woman and the depictions of many unique Black women organizers. Woods continues the Chicago AfriCOBRA project of Black aesthetic with a focus on giving power to Black femmes. Creating music during the 2013 to present movement for Black lives, Woods commands that Black femmes take power in their political autonomy and creativity against the police prison. The music video features two young Black girls confidently smiling and dancing into raising their fists into the Black Power salute with Woods as tribute to the Black Power movement. The Black Power movement gave rise to revolutionary Black formations such as the Black Panther Party for self-defense and Pan-Africanism, recognizing that Black liberation is a diasporic, collective fight against imperialism, capitalism, and patriarchy globally. The music video follows with opaque silhouettes of a Black girl dancing and flying in her superhero cape, backlit and illuminated by bright, vivid colors, echoing the vivid Kool-Aid color palette of AfriCOBRA. This challenges the entertainment industrial complex's depiction of white, male, and reckless superhero tropes and represents the brave, heroic legacy of radical Black femmes. The dancer moves strong, gracefully, and freely as Woods lists off significant transcended and living ancestors of Black liberation.
Rosa was a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight. Ella was a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight. Audrey was a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight. Angela was a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight. Sojourner was a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight. Asata was a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight.
This naming practice showcases the diversity of Black feminist political thought and contributions to Black liberation movements across centuries, echoing Elizabeth Catlett's diverse representations in The Black Woman. The dancing cuts to a black and white video recording of young Black children carrying their signs and backpacks while protesting in the streets of Chicago. Two young Black girls are holding the hand of an older woman while holding out signs with the phrase, "Say her name." The Say Her Name movement took place in 2015 in protest against the state lynching of Sandra Bland and many other Black women by the police prison industrial complex. Woods connects Sandra Bland's life and name to the political legacy of Black women ancestors and highlights the bravery of Black girl soldiers marching in protest against policing in their community. Afterwards, Woods salutes a young Black girl featured at the protest, giving a brave, inspiring speech as other young children and girls listen attentively. Using the framework of AfriCOBRA's Revolutionary, we can draw connections between the liberatory politics and Black women leadership of the Black Power movement and movement for Black lives. The Black Girl Soldier music video concludes with a widening shot of Woods with young and old Black femmes, decorating their faces with war paint and staring confidently into the camera. Dressed in all Black, they hold up portraits of inspiring Black femmes that range from public activists like Angela Davis to loved ones, mothers, and grandmothers. Giving gratitude and respect to historic and personal Black liberation figures, Black Girl Soldier reminds Black youth that they are the new hope and generation of Black political leaders. The Black Woman, AfriCOBRA, and Black Girl Soldier give homage and power to Black women revolutionaries across historic movements, the Black Arts Movement, Black Power Movement, an ongoing movement for Black lives. The Black aesthetic advances our creative imagination for Black liberation by using artistic representations to tie Blackness to anti-colonial politics, highlighting the intellectual, political contributions of Black women across time and the inspiring legacy of past and living ancestors.